What's up? This is jbsaucedup, and in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down what I learned staying consistent every single day. And lately, this month in January, I've been sticking to like 10,000 steps and about 5 loops a day. So I'm gonna be breaking down the power of discipline and how small habits can help you stay consistent every single day. So the first thing I want to go over is why consistency matters. It's not just about doing something when you feel like it. It's important for you to actually have a routine of doing something every single day consistently if you want to actually see results in it. So if you in the gym working out, you have to have a set routine for what you finna do every week. You can't just be like, oh, I felt like doing 100 push-ups Friday, and then like the rest of the month you don't do none. So it's important for you to actually have a system in place so that way you can actually have a routine for success. The first thing I'm gonna be going over that I do to help me stay consistent is walking 10,000 steps every single day. And I heard somewhere that like as far as entrepreneurs, like walking in nature or like just getting a lot of steps in, it helps as far as like your brain. So me actually walking consistently, like it's not only just for fitness, it's something to help me stay consistent, and it also helps for me to have more ideas like come to head compared to like me just sitting in the house all day. Like you gonna be able to think way better if you actually getting outside and like getting your steps in compared to like you just sitting in the house all day just doing whatever or working. Like I know like for some people it might be hard for them just sitting at the computer for so long. Like eventually they might have back problems or might just get burnt out. So it's definitely important for me to do 10,000 steps every single day. So and then I actually got the proof too. Like I can show y'all like last week. So as you can see with it's like 11,000, 10,000. So every single day I'm doing my fitness circle. I think if it can focus. So yeah. Then if I go to the other week, you can see well there's this week. So let me see. So yeah, so if I just keep going, you just see like I'm just staying consistent every single week. Like it don't matter what's going on, I'm staying consistent every single week. So one thing I'm big on is like no excuses. Like if you want something done, you can't have no excuses. So 10,000 steps is definitely a big thing when it comes to staying consistent. Another routine that I had just implemented in January was 5 loops a day. So normally I might just do like loops when I feel like it in the past. And I had success with it, but is that lately I feel like making 5 loops a day and actually having a goal, it helps to make things way easier compared to just like, oh, you felt inspired to make something on this day and then the rest of the week you got way less. But like if you actually consistently like just make yourself make a certain amount every day, like by the end of the week you gonna have a abundance of loops at the end of the week, or even like at the end of the month. Like this month I made the most loops I ever made because I actually had a system put in play for me to actually see the results. So like if I go to my Dropbox, you will see like in January I got like so many folders of loops that I made. So look, this is like January the 1st, the 2nd, 4th, 5th. So like that's all the days that I cooked up and made like a certain amount of loops. Like some days I might have made 7. And then when it comes to working on loops consistently or just working on music like steady, the thing about that is that you can only get better. You can only get better at something when you do it consistently. Like I don't know anybody that stick to doing something a lot and they got worse at it. Like if you're trying to do anything and you doing it back to back, you can only improve. Like so the thing about me working on music every day is that I can only get better at it. So So me working on loops every single day, my loops gonna only get better because I'm learning something new every time that I'm going back in the lab. Like I can reflect on, okay, I learned this VST I can use. Like I'm learning different VSTs and different sounds that I like to use, and it's only gonna help for my stuff to sound better. So that's definitely a big thing that I would recommend for you. Like if you making drums or you just making samples or kits, like definitely set like a system and play of like, oh, I want to make this amount of beats today, this amount of loops, because at the end of the month, it's gonna help you to be way far ahead compared to just you just working when you feel like it or you just feel inspired. So lastly, discipline is what separates the people who want to succeed from the people that actually do. I realized I could be way further ahead if I actually put a system into play as far as getting things done compared to me just trying to do something when I feel like it. So like for the past 3 or 4 months, I've been doing 10,000 steps, and that's helped me a lot because like let's say it's 7 p.m. or whatever time it is. Like if I got 5,000 steps in, like I'm finna get the rest of my steps in, like regardless of what's going on. So it's like even if it's late at night, I'm finna make sure I got my 10K in for the day. So that helps me implement the habit of not having no excuses. So I know like I'm finna get this done regardless of what's going on or what excuse I got. And I feel like that's important. So like when it comes to working in any other areas of life, like you gotta have that habit of not having no excuses. Cause excuses, like, they just lead to procrastination. And most importantly, one of the main things that I learned when it comes to staying consistent is that it's not about being perfect. It's really just about showing up. So you don't have to make a hit every single day, or you don't have to make like the best stuff every single day, regardless of what you're doing. Like it's about you putting in the work consistently. Like even if you made something that was mid, it's just about you sticking to it every single day. And out of like, let's say like let's say you got 300 beats or so in a certain amount of time, like maybe at least like 10 of those beats gonna go somewhere, or like 300 loops, like 10 of those finna get placed for sure, or they go make it somewhere, like at least like on YouTube. So I'll definitely say like nobody perfect, like perfect not even real. So it's really just about you sticking to something every day and having a system in play to where you getting somewhere. Like you gotta know what you're trying to accomplish. So that's it for today. Let me know if this video inspired you, and let me know what you're trying to stay consistent at, and let me know what y'all want to see next.